Now let's get to section C of the basic Cbse sample question paper. The first case study is about Pacific Ring of Fire. The Pacific Ring of Fire is a major area in the basin of the Pacific Ocean where many earthquakes and volcanic eruptions occur. In a large horseshoe shape, it is associated with a nearly continuous series of oceanic trenches, volcanic arcs, and volcanic belts and plate movements. So, students, so far nothing mathematical. Further, it says large faults within the Earth's crust result from the action of plate tectonic forces, with the largest forming the boundaries between the plates. Energy release associated with rapid movement on active faults is the cause of most earthquakes. Again, till here, nothing mathematical. So, I have observed that usually in the first paragraphs there is nothing mathematical, they're just explaining about the situation. So, if you are short of time, do not read whole of the case study starting from the beginning, word to word. Just get on to the question straight away and then come back where you can find the answer to those questions. Now, this is the third part where position of some countries in the Pacific Ring of Fire is shown in this square grid, and based on these we have to answer the following questions, and clearly you can see that we shall be needing all the coordinates of these points. So my suggestion will be that you write the coordinates of all these points initially and then get on to the questions. So clearly point A is 1, 4, point B is 4, 0, point C is 7, 1, point D is 3, 5, and point M is 2, 3. Now let's get to the questions. In question number 41, we need to find the distance between A and B, that is 1, 4 and 4, 0. So we know that formula for distance is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So this gives me 4 minus 1, 4 minus 1 square plus 0 minus 4 square and a square root. On solving, this gives me 3 square plus minus 4 square and a square root. This gives me 9 plus 16 square root or root of 25. So clearly 5 units is the answer and B is my right option. Question number 42 says find a relation between x and y such that xy is equidistant from C and D. Now let xy is P. PC square is equal to PD square because PC is equal to PD. So PC square is equal to PD square. Now let's apply the formula. Putting in the values, I get 7 minus x whole square plus 1 minus y whole square is equal to 3 minus x whole square plus 5 minus y whole square. We have done this formula in previous question. Let's open the whole squares. I get this expression on simplifying, and on further simplifying, x square and y square gets cancelled. I am left with minus 14x plus 6x, that is minus 8x, and minus 2y plus 10y is plus 8y, and the constant term becomes 50 minus 34 plus 16 is equal to 0. So let us divide by minus 8 throughout as it is common. I get x minus y minus 2 is equal to 0. And on solving, I get x minus y is equal to 2, and clearly the first option is the correct answer. In question number 43, we have to find the ratio in which this line divides a line joining the countries P and Q, and their coordinates are given. So let's suppose that ratio is k is to 1 and the point is x comma y. Now x comma y lies on this line, so we need to find the value of x and y and substitute it in the given equation. That's all. So let us find the value of x and y. To find x, we multiply k into 2 and 1 into 1. So for x, just focus yourself on x coordinates and cross multiply. So k into 2 plus 1 into 1 upon k plus 1. So this gives us x coordinate. And for y coordinate, what we do is k into 7, that is 7k, plus 1 into 3, that is 3, upon k plus 1. Now let us substitute this point in the given equation. I get 3 into 2k plus 1 upon k plus 1 plus y, that is 7k plus 3 upon k plus 1 minus 9 is equal to 0, or I can say that it is equal to 9. On solving, I get 6k plus 3 plus 7k plus 3, and I am taking k plus 1 throughout LCM. So it goes on right hand side and gets multiplied with 9, and I get 9k plus 9. Let us simplify it further. I get 13k minus 9k, that is 4k, is equal to 9 minus 6, that is 3, and value of k comes out to be 3 upon 4. So 3:4. A is the correct answer. 3:4 is the correct answer. In question number 44, we are supposed to find the distance of country M from x-axis. Now see, M from x-axis, this is the distance. Distance is always the perpendicular distance. So this is x-axis and this is the distance, which is clearly 3 units. So directly we can say that the answer is 3 units. Or in another method, you can find out the distance of point 2, 3 from the point 2, 0. And applying distance formula, you get the distance as 3 units. In question number 45, we have to find the coordinates of the country lying on the midpoint of country A and D. So we have the coordinates of A and D. Let P is the midpoint. So let us write down the formula. x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. Now let's put in the values. 1 plus 3 by 2 and 4 plus 5 by 2, which gives me 2, 9 by 2. Hence clearly B is the right option. Let's get to case study 2, roller coaster polynomials. Polynomials are everywhere. They play a key role in the study of algebra, in analysis and on the whole many mathematical problems involving them. Since polynomials are used to describe curves of various types, engineers use polynomials to graph the curves of roller coasters. Now, till here there is hardly anything mathematical. We just know that something about polynomial is being talked about. Let us get to the question straight away. If the roller coaster is represented by the following graph, then name the type of the polynomial it traces. Now this is the graph and we have to name the type of polynomial. Now options are linear, quadratic, cubic or biquadratic. Linear means degree 1, quadratic means degree 2, cubic means degree 3 and biquadratic means degree 4. Now here we have 3 zeros, so it will be cubic. Hence C is the correct option. Question number 47 says the roller coasters are represented by following graphs. Which roller coaster has more than 3 distinct zeros? Now this one has 1 zero. This one also has 1 0 as it cuts x-axis at one point. And C has 1, 2 and 3 zeros. But we are supposed to find out more than 3 zeros. So let us see about D. D has 1, 2, 3 and 4. It has 4 zeros. So clearly D is the right option as we want more than 3 zeros. Question number 48 says if the roller coaster is represented by this cubic polynomial, then which of the following is always true? See, S is not equal to 0. S definitely can be equal to 0. R can also be 0. Q can also be 0 because we can have a cubic polynomial with only x raised to power 3. So, P is not equal to 0 is always true. If P becomes equal to 0, if P is equal to 0, then it is no more a cubic polynomial. Then it is no more a cubic polynomial. Hence, D is the correct answer. P cannot be equal to 0. Question number 49 says, if the path traced by a roller coaster is represented by above graph, find the number of zeros. So clearly the number of zeros are the points where the graph cuts x-axis, and there are 3 points where it cuts x-axis. Hence D, that is 3, is the right answer. D is the right answer. In question number 50, we are asked to find the zeros. In 49th, we were only asked the number of zeros, but here we are also asked to tell the values of the zeros. So there are 3 zeros where the graph cuts x-axis. So which are the zeros? This is -3, this is -1, and this is 2. So clearly -3, -1, 2, that is C is the correct option. So with this we come to the end of case studies. Students, I advise you to do standard question paper also. It is uploaded on the channel in 3 parts. You must do the case studies and the complete standard Cbse sample question paper also. And I hope you like the video. Go through the detailed videos also, and if you've liked the videos, please do not forget to share and subscribe. Thank you so much. Happy practicing.